My name is Jeanette. Welcome to Berry Best Kitchen. It's my first time filming, so bear with me. We're going to be making a strawberry supreme cake. Yes, strawberry supreme, but we're going to bump it up some, okay, guys? I've got some good secrets for you, okay? First, of course, you're going to need a bowl. And hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. My husband done the dishes, so anyways, again, my name is Miss Jeanette, or Jeanette, however, whatever you want to call me. This is something that I wanted to try out and see what happens. I work as well. I work at a high school, and so I stay pretty busy. But I'm going to retire in about a year and a half, hopefully. Cross my fingers, okay, and my eyes if I have to. All right. So, above all, I'm a Christian, guys. So it's going to be a Christian atmosphere. I'm not going to throw any, stuff in your face or anything like that, but you'll see nothing but clean stuff here. Okay, this is the Perfect Moist Strawberry Supreme Cake, alrighty? So let's get started. Pour this into our bowl. I always like a glass bowl, guys, for some reason. I just do. You don't have to have a glass bowl. Don't go out and buy a glass bowl, okay, guys? And mix that well. And then you're going to add 3 eggs. 3 eggs. And I already beat my eggs pretty good. You add that all in there. And I'll tell you a secret here in just a minute. First, let's get a cup, not a half a cup, but a whole cup of vegetable oil. Don't use olive oil. You can use peanut oil, anything like that, but don't use olive oil because it just doesn't taste right in a cake mix. Okay, guys? And you probably already know that. And we'll mix that really well. And I'll probably have to break out my mixer here in a minute. And now, here's the secret ingredient. This is sweetened condensed milk. It is a 1/4 cup. We're going to add that to the party. That mixed up real good as well. Mix that in. I may not use a mixer. I may just whisk this as soon as I get all the ingredients together. That means I don't have to go around and do something different. Anyway, as we're cooking and everything, yes, I'm excited about my new channel. It's just something new I wanted to do, something I wanted to try out. Oops, making a mess over here. Okay, and here is a 1/3 cup of, it's another secret, of sour cream. We'll have that as well. Guys, this cake is going to be super duper moist. Okay, super duper moist. Excuse me a minute. Okay. Mix that in as well. Stir it really good. And I think our last ingredient, almost last ingredient, is going to be a cup of water. You don't have to use the whole cup. You can kind of, because one thing, guys, as you probably know, you can always add to, but you can't take from. So, I'm going to try with maybe half a cup, since I've got all these other ingredients in here, and see what happens. If you hear any noise in the background, I have 2 feathered babies as well, Rio and Mango. I got them from my sister. Guys, I think we're just going to need that half a cup, because guess what I'm adding next? These are not fresh strawberries. They're frozen. And I'm going to add maybe half a cup strawberries. And guys, you do you, okay? You do you. Because that's what I do. And if you want to add a whole cup of strawberries, go ahead and add a whole cup of strawberries. It's up to you guys. Now, what I'm going to do now is move on to a whisk. Hold on 1 second for me. Okay. I'll move to a whisk. Whisk this thing up real good. And see what happens. You know what, guys? Like I said, this is all new, so bear with me. I'm going to another whisk. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'm going to a stronger whisk, guys. There we go. And again, you can use a stand-up mixer, which I have. Her name's Ellie Mae. I don't put her out there much. It's a lot of work, but I do. On this channel, you're going to see bread baking, cakes baking. I cook all the time. Country meals. And here every now and then some crafts. I love to do crafts. So it's all, everything. A little bit of everything. Anyway, let's mix this really good. And then what you're going to need to do, let me mix a little bit better, because we want this to all to marry together, guys. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, what we're going to do next is, now you can put in just one cake pan. You can use a bundt pan, whatever. I chose to use 2 pie pans, and I oiled them and then put flour down really good. Now shook them off, because you don't. That's the last thing you want to do, guys, is have a cake that you spent all this time and energy on, and then it sticks. I mean, it still work, believe me, but you don't want that to happen. It's happened to me many times. Believe me, it has. Let me see if my oven's ready. Preheat your oven, yes, to 350, guys. And what I'm going to do to try to get this even as possible, I'm going to use a 1 cup measuring spoon. Guys, I've seen people get out a scale. That's not me. No, not me. Anyway, here's 2 cups right here. Check it out really good, and let's start with 2 cups over here, because you're going to want your cakes pretty even. But if they're not totally even, don't stress out over it. Just don't, because at the end of the day, it's going to be good. Okay, I've got a left over, so I'm going to do like half a cup in each, about a half a cup, to make sure that it's possible, pretty good and even. You're going to see that I'm a little bit crazy. I'm not fake, I'm real. I mean, I don't talk about politics, anything like that. And like I said, I am a Christian, but I don't, throw that in anybody's face or anything like that, But, yeah, I love the Lord. I love my sons. I love my husband, believe it or not. We've been married 42 years. A long time. Like I said, I work for the school district. My husband works for Brookshire's. And I have a son that works online. And then I have another son that's a teacher. And I have a son in love, and he's also a teacher. Okay. Oh, and I have some grandbabies too, but they're fur babies. All right, guys, let's pop this in the oven. 350 for about 30 minutes. Set your timer. That's what I do. And we'll come back, and when we do, I'm going to show you the icing. Alrighty? Hey, friends, I'm back. Very Best Kitchen. Okay, I've already got my cake out of the oven. It's right here, this part here, the bottom part. Okay, I made my homemade icing, guys. I didn't share that with y'all because it was a lot of stuff was going on earlier in the background. But I'll give you the ingredients. It's 1 cup of butter, a smidgen of vanilla, and then about 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. You blend all that in together, and I also add some strawberries on top. I mean, it's really super duper. Now you're going to get your butter softened, okay, guys? I'll go through one of them with you one day, okay? All right, now here's our cake. And what I did, I turned it upside down. A lot of people cut the top off, but I don't. I don't do that. I don't do no waste. So I turned it upside down. So here we go. I'm going to icing the bottom. And I think I'm going to switch over to a knife. And I don't have like a regular cake pan, guys. So I've been using my Lazy Susie. And it works out just as good. It really does. Anyway, I'll just kind of get it over to the side here. If y'all want to see a little bit, if y'all can tell. Kind of get it over here to the side, get in the middle and work to the side with it. Work to the bottom. And this is a really good cake frosting here. Of course, it's not, like I said, I made it homemade. And to me, if you can do it homemade, and I usually do homemade cakes as well, but this cake is so good and moist. Plus, I added all that good stuff with it as well. Alrighty. Next step, we're going, let me get a washcloth here. Next step, we're going to put our other cake on top. I got my fur baby over here. Her name is Serendipity Hope. She's over here looking. She's hoping I can drop some cake. Okay, there we go. It's perfect. And guys, if it's not so perfect, don't worry about it, okay? Because you know this is not a perfect world. Okay. I made mine a little bit run. You know, it's not real thick. I don't like mine real thick. A lot of people do. I don't. It's just easier to me to work with if it's not. But guys, like I said before, do you. If y'all want a thicker icing, then don't use. Oh yes, I'm sorry guys. I put milk in as well. Don't use so much milk. Like I said, I use 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, 1 stick of softened butter, and sometimes I cheat. If I forget to put my butter out, I put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. You can do that as well. And now I'm going to move over to my, I guess it's like a, I don't know what this is called, bread. I use my bread scraper. And I kind of get around the edges to get it not so messy. And there you go. It's a little bit, okay, like I said, I'm new to all this, and I appreciate if you guys would hit the subscribe button for me. I'd appreciate it. And show me some love out there. Please don't be cruel. Like I said, I'm new to all this, and I appreciate if y'all wouldn't be cruel to me. I really appreciate that, because you know there are a lot of stinkers out in the world. Well, here we go, guys, and that's it. That's a strawberry deluxe cake. Hold on one second. Okay, going back to that icing, I'm going to give you the all the ingredients. Okay, you're going to do 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, 1 softened stick of butter, and then on your milk, start off with maybe a 1/3 cup and just keep pouring until you get its consistency you like. Mine, you know, I don't like mine really, really thick. A lot of people do. And about a teaspoon of vanilla. And that's it. I mean, it is super duper easy, and I added some strawberries with it. Well, that's it, guys, in the very best kitchen. And I'm going to call you friends if I can. All right, friends, I will see you next time. And God bless, and have an awesome day. Hey, friends, let me get back on here, and I'm going to cut a piece of this cake so y'all can see what it's going to look like. It smells delicious, but we'll soon see. Sorry, I should have done that earlier, and I didn't do it. And I apologize for that. Wait just 1 second. Let me get a plate. Hey guys, I've got to get a little bit more organized than I am. And I'll eventually get there. But it looks pretty good, guys. It looks pretty good. Very moist. Let me try a piece. Let's see what you guys think. Or I'll see what I think. Really good. Now, the secret to this cake, like I said, it doesn't taste like a store-bought cake because of the extras I put in there. You know, the sour cream, sweetened condensed milk, extra oil, so it makes it a lot more moist. Probably put a couple pounds on me. I'm pretty weight conscious, guys, so I really don't eat a bunch of sweets, but when I do, I don't know when to stop. Well, I'll see you guys, your friends, next time. I'm not sure what we'll be cooking, but we'll be sure cooking something. Bye, guys. Bye, friends.